Hey guys, how we doing? Today is Monday, October 10th, 2022. Got some vinyl finds and some CD finds here for you today. Been a long time since I made a video, so a few more than we normally do, but we'll have some fun with it. Just went to the record store this weekend. Got some things. We got Kansas, Point of No Return. Excellent condition. Listened to this as soon as I got home. Plays really well. And Bob Seger, never can go wrong with Bob Seger. Against the Wind. And this one here, so has a little price sticker on it too. I gotta see if I can get it off, take that off without messing up the cover. But this one was actually weird because this album was recorded digitally, and I never owned a vinyl pressing of it till just a couple days ago. I was in the record store, I saw it, I said, let me get this, you know. So we got the Donald Fagen's and Nightfly. Again, this was recorded in 1982 with using digital equipment. So it's kind of different hearing this, you know, with a couple little clicks here and there. I mean, the record sounds great. It's very, very, very good shape. But you give a couple little clicks here and there, you know. All right. From 1981, Toto's Turn Back. Purchased that at the same record store. This says Goodbye Eleanor on it. This was a record that this was the record that they wanted to make. Didn't get a whole lot of promotion, and they kind of had to do Toto 4 after this, because if they didn't, they were going to be in pretty bad shape. But this album actually did very well in Japan. Yeah, it's got, again, it has English Eyes and Goodbye Eleanor on it. Are the really good ones on there. This one here from the mid-'80s. This is Boy Meets Girl. I got to get that sticker off of it, too. On A&M Records, of course. The popular one off of that album was a song called Oh Girl, kind of a pop song of the day. And Andy Gibb. This is the album with I Just Want to Be Your Everything on it. RSO Records from 77. All right, the Fabulous Grease Band, Rock and Roll Review. My mother actually had this in her collection when I was a little kid. That was really something. When I got that, listening to that again after, God, almost 40 years. All right. Andy Gibb, Shadow Dancing. Another one that Mom had in the collection. John Cougar from 1982, American Fool. Everybody knows this album. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best albums from 1982. Always a good listen. I always enjoy that one. So I guess now we'll move over to the CDs. Oh boy, let's see here. Get this stack right here. Alright, we got Striper, To Hell with the Devil. They're a Christian rock band, but they do some really good stuff. Greatest hits of the 80s. Now, there's a little story that goes with this. I got this because some of you, obviously, that follow the 80s music, that got into the 80s music, may remember an artist named John Parr. He did a song called St. Elmo's Fire, actually the title track for that soundtrack. Well, that's the one that always got the airplay on the radio, and I've God, tons of copies of that. But he did another song back then called Naughty Naughty. And to try and find the album that Naughty Naughty's on would cost a small fortune. They're rare and they're very pricey. So I went ahead and got this one because this actually has Naughty Naughty on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the last track on the disc. So yeah, got that and good to go. Alright. So the Boy Meets Girl album. This is the one with Waiting for a Star to Fall from '88. Steely Dan's Asia. That needs no introduction. You know, it's got Peg and Josie on it. You know, you guys know that. You know what that, and you know what it is. Another Steely Dan. The Royal Scam. Now, yeah, this one's actually in really good shape, though. All right. Katie lied. Now, this is the one. Jeff Porcaro actually plays drums on this. Jeff Porcaro, who went on to be the drummer for Toto. It's got Bad Sneakers on it. Another good one. Yeah, we like Steely Dan here. The older I get. That's the decade of Steely Dan. Steely Dan Gold. Told you we like Steely Dan here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, we're going to go to the countryside a little bit too. Yes, believe it or not, I actually do have some country stuff in my collection. This is Restless Heart. They have a song called When She Cries, and then they also have another one, I think it was probably a more popular hit, I'll Still Be Loving You. Alabama, 20 #1 hits. That's got the good ones, Song of the South, Mountain Music's on there, you know, all the other ones, any of you that listen to Alabama, you'll know that are on there. Leon Ware, That Is Why I Came to California. Though I don't know many people that want to go to California in this day and age, but we'll keep that out of this video. California is not looking so good these days. All right. Dio, Holy Diver. Now I actually got this one just because I wanted the hidden track at the end of the last song, Something in the Way. Never mind. I was never a fan of Nirvana. Not really into this music, but I always thought that hidden track at the end was cool. And this was a BMG purchased for BMG Records. You know, you bought them back in the day. You got like 12 CDs for a cent or whatever, and then you bought some for a period of time or whatever. And if you didn't want it no more, you cancel it. So my brother had one of these. I have one of these. The BMG pressings of this that went, were distributed by BMG Records to their customers that bought them for a penny or whatever. These have the hidden track at the end. Because some of the early pressings of this did not have that hidden track at the end. But this one does. The BMG pressing. All right, the outfield, Play Deep. These guys were good. They have that song Your Love, and they have another one called All the Love. A lot of these songs on this album tend to sound very similar. You know, just a mid 80s kind of a pop rock band. Good stuff. Nothing wrong with that. GTR, good one off this album is When the Heart Rules the Mind, though the rest of the CD is actually very good too. If you can find that, I would highly recommend it. Yeah, I was going through my country phase earlier this year when my uncle passed away, and I found this one in Walmart. Yeah, so we'll turn it around so you guys can see the, hopefully you can see the track listing. I don't know how clear that's going to be, but there's some good stuff on there, actually. I didn't pay very much for that either. All right, Bobby Kimball, the original lead singer for the band Toto. We're not in Kansas anymore. On My Feet is a really good song on this one. We have another album from him that has, I think it's called Rise Up. But I have to go through. I gotta go through my collection and find it. Maybe we'll do another video about that. Eddie Rabbit's compilation disc. Yes, this has Love the Rainy Night and Driving My Life Away. At the good ones. All right, and we got Great Rights, Once Bitten. Yes, we have the Twice Shy one too. I may have done that. May have done that CD in another video, but yeah, I just went to the stack, and these were the latest ones that I got that I haven't shot a video on. And of course, I got stacks on that side of the computer too, so we'll go through them. And things are going well. We'll do a video on them. I got a cover for my boss this week because he's actually starts his vacation on Friday, so I got to work Friday, Saturday, and then Monday's a day off. But I'll have to cover the Tuesday for him too. So he's actually taking 3 days and getting, being able to be off for 5, which was a pretty good deal. So probably not a video next week, but we'll try to get another one to you guys in another couple of weeks. At any rate, we hope you enjoyed this one. We're still collecting music. We're still keeping busy. Trying to stay feeling good because the weather's changing around here in New Jersey. Actually, it literally went from summer to winter like almost overnight, and going through all that sinus crap right now and the ragweed and all that stuff, and it's just sinuses and allergies are they're a bear right now to deal with here in New Jersey. So just trying to feel good enough to shoot these videos without coughing and hacking and all that stuff and sneezing and all that. But we will try to get you some more, a little more quickly when we can. And y'all have a goody, and hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.